Hello everyone, it's BYG Agami back with another video. Today we got character relationships for VRAINS. I do want to say thank you to Yoga Organization for the translations as always. I'll link it down below. But mostly everything was said in episode 1. But there might be some information here that wasn't stated in the episode. But let's just jump right into it. So this was all on the official VRAINS website, got translated. There's a web showing off what the relationships are in Den City along with Link VRAINS. So in Den City, Yusaku, Naoki, and Iori are confirmed as classmates. We already got that. Akira is listed under Soul Technologies Inc., which was already a given as well. He works for the security department. He's actually the head of that department as well. Kusanagi and Yusaku's relationship is defined as confidence, which is basically someone you share secret matters with and then they don't tell other people. And I would sort of add in friends because it does seem like they're longtime friends, simply because they just hit it off episode 1. It seems like they already have chemistry built up. Yusaku is indifferent to Naoki, and essentially what that means is they don't like each other or they don't have the same interests. But the funny thing is that Naoki looks up to Yusaku's hidden identity in Link VRAINS, so it's going to be funny when he does figure out that Yusaku is Playmaker. I imagine how the relationship's going to change. He's going to suck up to Yusaku hella hard. He's going to go from that dude that said he was annoying to being, yo, you're the best, so it's going to be really funny, and I think that's where they're going to really capitalize on that humor aspect for Naoki Shima. Naoki considers Yusaku unpleasant. That was a given as well. I mean, looking at episode 1, sort of talked down Yusaku, saying a lot of bad about him, and Ignis is Yusaku's partner. Now, when they state that, I wonder what that means, because partner in Yu-Gi-Oh! Basically means other half, at least from what I've seen. Because a partner is someone that's there for you. Ignis and Yusaku don't have chemistry just yet. Yusaku's using Ignis as a bargaining chip for the Knights of Hanoi along with Soul Technology. Possibly that might get later introduced, but for the most part, it's just for the Knights of Hanoi. Maybe when he's dealing with Ignis, that's when they sort of built chemistry up, and maybe Ignis knows how to get back Yusaku's past or help him achieve it, because from what it seems like, Yusaku doesn't remember his past. That's why he's having these dreams on trying to find it. And sort of off topic, but it's really cool to see a young Yusaku. Like, man, it's actually really cool. It was cool to see young Jaden or Judai in like episode 6 of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, but besides that, it's just cool to see a young Yusaku right off the bat. It also states that Ignis is on the run from Soul Technologies, along with Ignis slipped out of Soul Technologies' fingers. So that's new, because from watching episode 1, I don't remember them talking about how Ignis slipped out of their fingers. Now, Ignis did slip out of the Knight of Hanoi fingers very early on, and that's when the whole 5-year time skip that we got. And the funny thing is that Ignis had one eye. Essentially, his body got sort of disintegrated from cracking Dragon's attack. So that dude was basically an eye for 5 years. That's hell. And then it also goes on to state that Akira and Ioi are brother and sister, which was a given. We got that from the Akira Zaizen bio that we got a few days ago. I actually did a video on that. They also talk about Spectre and Emma Besso. You guys can check that out down in the description below if you guys want. And this is the Den City portion done. Now we're moving on to Link VRAINS. Playmaker has no interest in the Charisma Duelist. I think that was already stated in episode 1 as well. I don't remember, but it's good to see that he's not interested in the Charisma Duelist, because I like the fact that he's sort of a lone wolf, that he's sort of doing stuff on his own, very similar to Batman, until the Justice League do sort of get to him and he does work with them. And maybe that's what's going to happen for Playmaker, where he realizes that he can't do this forever by himself. He needs a team. And when you're with a team, you always do things better. That's just factual. You look at any corporation or just anything in general, when people work as a team, they get much more stuff done. So it's logical in that regard. The Charisma Duelist acknowledged Playmaker's skill and talent. Now, they never talked about that in episode 1. They're probably going to talk about it in episode 2 when, spoiler alert, when Yusaku does defeat that Knight of Hanoi and then Blue Angel sees it. Akira is aware of Blue Angel's true identity. Now that's cool because we never got that in episode 1. So I imagine how this is going to play out, because Soul Technology is on the run for the mysterious life form. Blue Angel, it seems like, just falls in it, and we're going to have to wait a few more episodes to get her storyline. She's sort of in the later portions of the VRAINS episodes, because 3 to 5 I'm pretty sure is just about Go, and then after that's going to most likely be about Ioi. But I just can't wait when it gets to that point where Akira might have to do something to his sister. Not in a bad way, but more in a way where he just has to follow his boss, Bishop, where he has to sort of follow his work, what his job was, and that's the security department, and maybe his sister does come in the way. So I can't wait to see that whole family aspect come in, like, what am I supposed to do? This is my sister. I don't know if I should do this or not. And that's really gonna go into Akira's head. Now, I don't recall if they ever stated that Akira doesn't like his sister. There were just some theories going around that people were suggesting that maybe Akira and Ioi don't like each other. That's why Ioi is very sad in the real world. In addition to that, Soul Technology and the Knights of Hanoi oppose one another. which was a given. I mean, that was very much a given right off the bat. Within the first 10 minutes of VRAINS, we got that Playmaker and the Knights of Inoue oppose one another. So this is all theory, guys. This is legit all theory that I'm about to state. But we know that someone stole Yusaku's past. Maybe it is the Knight of Inoue, because it does state that Playmaker and Knight of Inoue oppose one another. What oppose means is that they disagree with each other. They don't like each other. So I imagine Revolver did something to Yusaku. And if he did something to Yusaku, I can't wait till they duel. I was sort of talking about this with some other people, but I just want that Yusaku and Revolver duel to be 4 episodes, if done correctly. Have a duel that was similar to Kaiba and a Tim Battle City Finals, a duel that on like that level. It would be so cool. And the fact is, I would wait, not till the midpoint of VRAINS, but later on in this arc for them to have a duel. I would legit wait if it was on that level. So that would be cool to see. It also states that Ignis is on the run from Soul Technology. You can also add in Knight of Inoue as well. Both Soul and the Knights of Inoue are searching for Ignis, and finally Ignis is a threat to the Knights of Inoue, which is the reason why Yusaku took him as a bargaining chip, and I can't wait till he utilizes Ignis. So that's all the news for today. Please do comment down below what your guys' thoughts are on this. We didn't get anything about Emma, nor did we get anything about Go. They're really sort of teasing Emma's character, and she looks like a badass simply because she's a ninja. I mean, it doesn't get much more badass than that. But I want to hear your guys' thoughts on the whole Akira knowing Blue Angel's true identity. Check out the Facebook and Twitter fan page regarding Yu-Gi-Oh! VRAINS, and if you have not checked out my review for episode 1 of VRAINS, I shall link that down below. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Leave a like, and see you until the next VRAINS video.